what would have happened if he wouldn't have banned me? I wouldn't have cast there anyway. That night was the make or break night anyway. So either he was going to ban me or else I wasn't going to cast there anyway. So either way, I wasn't going back. You know, why go to a site when they allow people to troll you on their actual site? It's, you know, not that I'm blaming the person that trolled me. Not at all. I have no animosity toward that person, but it's just one of those things I was expecting the site to follow. What if I follow their rules? Why can't they follow the rules that they told me they were going to have, you know? So I felt a little let down, but it wasn't nothing that really affected me. I was broadcasting on another site that I had a channel on the next day, you know? And I really didn't have much to say about it, just something that just happened. It doesn't matter. It's not about who trolled me, it's about the site not following what they said they would do. I'm trolled by a lot of people, so I'm not going to be worried about the trolls. It's about the site taking their rules seriously. You know what I mean? Meaning that if I follow their rules, you think that they would follow their own rules too, but they didn't. That's why that site will never go anywhere. Because they'll make up a reason why they ban you. They'll ban you so you can't defend yourself, and that's the end of that. Matter of fact, to go one step further, the person that owns the site will actually trash talk you on his own site and tell people lies about how he says things went down, when it went nothing down, nothing like he said. Not at all. And matter of fact, the night that it happened, he actually told me to stop casting, and I did. I stopped casting. I left the channel that night. The next day I came to the channel. I didn't broadcast. I sat in my chat room. That was, yeah, that's probably what really pissed him off. I sat in my chat room and he came in. And he says, are you going to cast? I said, why would I cast on a site that allows trolls? I said, I'm just going to kick back in the chat room and chat with some peeps. He goes, oh, well then I guess I'll take away your stream key. I'm like, whatever. I said I wasn't going to cast here anyway. He goes, well, in that case, I'm going to ban you. And then bam, I was gone. So that's how it was. I knew it was going to be like that. You know, you can't win the people that run the sites. I mean, that's impossible. But it was one of those things, at the end of the day, I was hoping that some people saw what happened. A lot of them couldn't say nothing. A lot of them were scared to death. You know, a lot of people, if they were to say, they tell me on Skype and in private, man, that's fucked up what happened to you. You know, that ain't fair. We saw what happened. You were getting trolled for hours and no one did nothing. You were asking for help and you weren't even playing into it. All right, Open says, Smoke, for some strange reason, you've always been looked at as a bad guy from staff. Why? I don't understand. If I was to tell you why, it would sound like I'm making myself better than I am. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to really explain why. You'd have to know who I was as a broadcaster to understand. To me, it's pretty obvious. I was more popular than the goddamn site owner. You know what I mean? When I used to cast on that site, I was a #1 fucking channel every time I casted. The owner of the channel couldn't get higher than me. So that's an issue. You know, you can't broadcast on a website when the guy who owns the website is riding your tail. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna fly. So whether it's jealousy, which I don't want to say because that would make me try to sound like I'm gloating, which I'm not, as I'm just a normal caster like anybody else, you know. You know, people just, they want to make stuff. What up, Beth? Welcome. Thank you very much. Just one of those things. I just don't think that people care, to be honest with you. When it comes right down to it, 99% of the people care about themselves. They don't back each other up. That's one thing I liked about old JTV back in the day. Believe it or not, there was a time when things would happen with one caster and people knew about that caster. The other casters would actually back them up. But you don't see that no more. Those days are gone. Now it's everybody for themselves. Because what, for example, say a popular caster gets banned, guess what? That person who was a little less popular all of a sudden becomes more popular. All those viewers that a popular caster might have, not saying me, could be anybody, will go to another channel because that person's not on the site no more. So a lot of them were like, fucking hell yeah. You know, fuck Smokethis, man. He's out of here. More viewers for them. Now they can write the front of the page and write front channel. That's how it's always been, you know? At least from 2009 after. Oh, I'm sure. And then the worst part, to me the most offensive part, wasn't me getting banned, wasn't getting trolled. The worst thing ever was when the owner of the site said to me, he gave me one of these, like, tell me if this has ever happened in your life in a different situation, different wording, but same kind of thing. He goes, wow, and I was going to make you an admin of the site. That's what he said to me. After I was, you know, right before he banned me. Like, almost like one of those things, like if I was to say to someone, said like, oh, and I was just going to give you $1 million, but sorry, too late, you're banned. That was the most insultive thing I think that he did. It showed me a lot about him. I could say that. Because I knew for a fact that he never would have made me an admin. He had no plans at all to ever make me anything on that site. And I can prove it. Because the people that he did make mods were people that no one ever knew. Or actually, if they did know them, they came way later and they basically were kiss-ass types. Which I never was. So, like I said, I have nothing bad about any of that. Good luck to that site. Good luck to the people on that site. But it's not a site for me. I can honestly say that that site is the only site that I've ever been banned from. Even this site got my account back because I never did anything wrong. So if I was really that bad, why would I be back on this site? Why is it that other websites haven't banned me? So there you go. Kind of thing. Like I said, people that don't know me will never know. The only thing that people that don't know me know about is what the trolls tell them. I guess the old story goes is when you listen to a troll, they like to set the story straight. But those same people back in the day weren't really rocking things themselves. But I'm not the type of person to say that kind of stuff. I don't talk about anything. I worry about my own thing. Like I said, if someone doesn't know what a troll is, they haven't been around long enough. That's what I got to say. Anyone who's been around as long as me knows what a troll is. And I'll leave it at that. I don't want to put words in anybody's mind or thoughts to what, you know, a troll is. I'll let them figure it out themselves. What up, Hitman? No use to call them out. They're not going nowhere. You know? All that would do is just bring me more problems. Just chilling. Chilling a bit tonight. Well, it's like anything, Slaya. I'm pretty sure the reason you say that is because you're not trolled. Because you probably realize that it's either you be on the troll side or else you become the trollee. So very smart on your part. You know? Exactly. Exactly, open invitation. Very true. Of course. That was their chance to slither their way in. Like I said, only one person stood up for me. Yeah, I mean, people have a choice. Either you join the trolls or you become the trollee if you plan on being on a broadcast site. You know, that's just the way it works. It's pretty simple. It's always been like that. That's why when you go to troll rooms, all the trolls have each other on Skype. They hang out every single fucking day, shitting on people. You know, basically like that. Which is, you know, it's fine. I have no problem with it. That's, everybody can do what they want on the internet. That's the way the internet's made to be. So there you go. Like I said, if someone's not a troll and they're troll friendly, you know, chances are they're probably a follower, because like I said, they don't want to make no waves. Why make waves in a if you're, especially if you're newer. If you're a new person, you can't challenge a troll, especially if they got a room full of people. You automatically will lose, guaranteed. They will run you off the site faster than anything. You know, a lot of people that, you know, a lot of insecurities. No, probably you're allowed to do what you want. You're allowed to do what you want. Nothing wrong with that. I personally can't stand fucking trolls. You know what I mean? I think they're fucking retarded. I'm not saying names, but I personally think they're fucking lame. I think they're desperate for attention. They can't succeed on their own, so that they ride off of other people's so-called internet broadcasting fame. And that's just the way it works. So they get themselves known. They got to be modding everybody's room, etc., etc., etc. And everybody's happy. You'll go into their room, it's the same fucking people every night. You'll see more mods in their room than actual people actually watching them. You go into a room and it's all mods and like 3 people watching them. 35 mods and 2 people watching them. You know? It's obvious once you've been around. I've been around too long, that's all it is. That's probably why they don't like me, because I know so much. You know? There was actually a time there was no trolls on the broadcasting sites. Believe it or not. Ripley's, believe it or not, you know what I mean? There was actually one time with no trolls on websites. I won't go to anybody's room who deals with trolls or friends with trolls or has mods in their rooms that are trolls. I have no interest in that at all. Because all that's going to do is cause me more problems. Nothing against you personally. You might be the nicest person in the entire world. But by me going into a room that has a bunch of trolls, is just going to cause me problems. You just never ban? Well, that's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. I don't broadcast myself to get a lot of people in my room. If somebody comes in my room right now and disrespects me or a fellow viewer that's just trying to have a good time, they will be banned. Of course, they'll come back on a new screen name or whatnot and redo it, or kiss ass or whatever they're going to do. But that's the way it works. Take care, open invitation. That's why a lot of people, you know, do what they do. It's just the way it works, you know. People want to be accepted when they come to sites like this. You know, I mean, I don't want to go as far as to say in real life a lot of them probably don't have much of lives, you know. Guilt by association, well, there you go. Maybe you should. It's like anything. It all depends on what you're looking for. You know, I don't think I know you. I don't think I know you. You see, you have a picture? No pictures? Yeah, so I don't have no clue who you are. I don't know if you're a girl or a guy. I don't know what kind of caste you have. You know. I put a lot of hard work years ago. What up, Hugh or High? I think you called me a fat-headed alcoholic bitch. Really? Why would I call you that? Switch accounts? You probably can't switch accounts because your name's probably already been banned. I'm already on top of things, so you know. Like I said, I know what the trolls are going to do before they do. So yeah, if you switch accounts, chances are you're already banned. That's how quick I am. Pretty cool, huh? Like I said, when people come onto websites, you've never been banned here. Really? All right. Come in my room then. Come in my room then. See if you can come in on your real name. Let's see who's correct. Let me know when you come back on WTB Slaya if you've been banned. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time. I got a lot of people that know me. a lot of people that tell me things about certain people and what they do. So I have kind of a heads up. As much as the trolls think that they know what's up, I know what's up before they know what's up. No problem. Better than O'Reilly factor? I hate that guy anyway. There you go, James. Yeah, James is cool. I mean, I know James hangs out with trolls. I know James is friendly with everybody. But I've talked to James before, and it's just some people, I'll be honest, I mean, I guess I don't, some people get a little leeway sometimes. You know, I'm not going to lie. Some people, you know, James is from Jersey. He gets a little extra credit from me. Same with a few other troll-friendly type of people. But some people just, I don't want to take a chance. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Ben, that fucking cunt. Right there, that's another fucking piece of shit. Luckily, I spotted him. God damn. You know? Yeah, there's certain people I know. I know what they're about. I try to be cool with certain people, but some people just are fucking phonies. You know? I don't deal with that. I'm not 20 years old no more. Yeah, then I guess it wasn't, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who you are, I guess, then. And I don't know, if you're saying that I called you a name, who told you that I called you a name? That's what I'm curious about. I don't know have any idea who you are then. I thought you might have been someone else. So, whoever told you that lied to your fucking face, I'll tell you that much. So whatever one of your little troll buddies told you that I called you a whatever name, you heard it yourself. From where? How would you hear it yourself if I don't even know you? How does that make any sense? I heard it on VL. I don't even know you. How would you hear it on VL? I didn't talk about anybody on VL. Right before you got banned? I don't think so, girl. You must got it confused for someone else or something. I have no idea. I think you must have got it misconstrued or something. I don't know who you are. I was on VL. I was one of the first broadcasters on that site. I was banned within a week. So I highly doubt that I know who you are. Just, I'm being honest, you know, I mean, if you're Slay a Sweetie, I never heard of you in my entire life. Have no clue who you are. So, if you're trying to say that I said your name and called you something afterward, that's not true. Guarantee that's not true. Because there was never ever any chicks that I saw over there that I had any issues with at all. I had no issues with anybody who broadcasted on that site at all. So, you definitely either making something up or somebody told you something. Sit over there, haha, you did. I'm a friend of Moon Boots, that was why. So, I didn't call you a drunk alcohol. I don't know what you're talking about. And just because you're a friend of Moon Boots doesn't mean that you're going to get banned. James Dozal is in my room. Right? So, that, of course, obviously that can't be true. Otherwise, why would James be in my room? James kisses fucking Moon Boots' ass fucking harder than most people. He's not banned. You know? I don't know what you're talking. I don't believe you, Slayer Sweet. No offense. I think if anything, you're just saying that to follow along with the trolls, to find your way in with the trolls. Anybody who's anybody knows that if you shit on Smokethis, the trolls are gonna like you. So maybe you're making a play to try to be liked by someone, and now you can't change your story because then you end up looking like a liar, and the last thing you want is to look like a liar. I don't even know who you are. Why would I call you a fat-headed drunk and I've never met you in my entire life? Never watched your broadcast, don't even know who you are. Makes no sense. Think about that. Yo, you're definitely a liar. If you're saying I called you a name, you're definitely lying. Because I don't know you. That's for sure. Never watched your cast. Where'd I call you name? You said I called you name on Vaughn? That's crap. Bullshit. Prove it. Prove it. No. Rocco ain't gonna tell me nothing because Rocco wasn't there. Rocco never even was on the website when I was there, so you know. I guess you must have forgot that. When I was on that site, Rocco wasn't there. Rocco never was even had a stream key or signed up to that site at all. Who'd Rocco hear about it from? Think about that one. Not true, Slay. I don't know who you are. I'm being honest. I have no clue who you are. Never seen you. Never heard about you. Someone must have lied to him because I didn't say nothing. That's for sure. You don't know me. That's the problem, Slayer. You're trying to put accusations that trolls put on me, but you don't know me. Because I can tell you right now, I'd never seen you broadcast on there. Not that I know of. You do know me. Where do you know me from? Yeah, I didn't know she broadcast. You watch me on blog. JTV and VL. Let me guess, you watched me on JTV when? In October of last year? When I was on for 2 weeks? Is that when you watched me? A few different names? Well, give me the name so I know which name you're talking about. If you were under a different name, I might have said something, but under the name you're on now, I've never heard of Slayer Sweetie. Never. I'm actually a Slayer fan, so... You don't keep track? Yeah. Convenient. Convenient. Like I said, I don't know who you are. No clue. Like I said, I realize that I've been gone a long time and that a lot of people have came to this site and formed cliques, and you guys are all buddies and everybody looks out for each other, fellow trolls looking out for fellow trolls. But if you saying that I said something about it, you know, you got to have some proof. I don't know who you are. Maybe you misconstrued what I said about somebody else and maybe thought I was talking about you, but if I don't know you, I don't know you. You know? Why is everyone a troll to you, Smoke? Not everyone is a troll. You know? But if someone's going to claim that they know me and this and that, they don't know me. You know? Every troll that's ever trolled me doesn't know me at all. I'll say it like this. All the people that supposedly troll me used to be in my room every single day until they fucked up. Once they fucked up and got banned, then all of a sudden they didn't like me. So I'll let you take it from there and figure it out. How can someone watch you every day and hang out with you and love you to death, and then all of a sudden they say something or do something wrong, they get banned, and then all of a sudden they don't like you? That's typically how it works out, so you know. I did not call her a troll. I don't know if she's a troll. She said she was troll friendly. I didn't say she was a troll. You know? Like I said, I'm not here to try to put myself in a position on the site, stud. I'm not here to try to give competition to any of you guys. You know, I'm sure you guys are real tight, you know what I mean? Die for each other. You know, I'm not here for that. I'm just here to chill, hang out, talk with people that want to talk. If people want to troll somewhere else, you know? I would honestly have to say I think that Slayer and Stud are in here trying to troll me right now for attention. Because I don't know who they are, never met them in my entire life, never said anything about them. You're acting a clown. I die for no one but the net. For one thing, Stud, you don't know me, and you're going to be banned for just following someone just because they're your buddy. You know? So you can get out of my room. And as far as Slayer goes, I never said nothing about her. You know, if I really said something about her, you know, everybody knows that trolls recording me. Show me footage of me saying anything about you. If not, shut the fuck up. Stop making up stories. Stop trying to put yourself involved in Smokethis broadcast and make yourself look fucking cool. I don't know you. Plain and simple. I never saw you on Vaughn Live. When I was on, there was only like 3 or 4 people broadcasting. Plain and simple. If you don't like it, you know, go to another room. I'm not here to kiss anyone's ass. I don't know who the fuck you are. Plain and simple. I know how trolls work. They come in packs. One troll will come in. Stud's got my back and he's behaving usually well. You know what, sweetie? Fuck you. You're a fucking cunt. Get out of my room. I don't want your lame ass in here anyway. Making up shit. And I never, and you know what? After I ban her, I'll still say I never said anything about her back in the day because I don't know who the fuck she is. James, don't lie, dude. Come on, homie. I know better, James. Don't make me think different of you, bro. You know damn well that you hang out with motherfucking trolls. You know what I mean? You know that you're a fucking kiss ass. You know that if, matter of fact, before you knew the trolls, James, your ass was getting trolled. Right, James? You remember that shit when you used to get trolled? And you didn't like it? Used to bother you? Then you made a decision to team up with the trolls. I saw what happened, bro. I may have not been casting, but I seen. I have people around. Like I said, I got a lot of friends. A lot of friends out there. A lot of people that have been around a lot longer than all the other people that you know. So it's one of those things. I know what goes on. You know, you guys can convince each other till you're turn blue, but I know what's up. Plain and simple. Like I said, I'm not here to deal with people that are trolls or, you know, deny being trolls. And I'm just here to chill. If you want to chill, James, we're cool. You know what I mean? I'm willing to look past the fact that you hang out with fucking scummy ass people. You know, I know you don't want to be trolled by people. I don't blame you. No one wants to be trolled. But it comes to a point to where you got to at least be real. Don't lie to my face. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I think that you did a cast a few days ago, and I think the line you said was, "Moon Boots is my friend." I think that's what you said. Remember saying that there, James? Moon Boots is my friend. And then what's James saying in my room about a couple blinds up? I don't like trolls either, dude. I don't like trolls either, but I remember hearing with my own ears while watching you, Moon Boots is my friend. But then he says, I don't like trolls. Huh. Does that make sense, James? You tell me. Does that make any sense? You don't like trolls, but he's your friend. I'm a little confused. A little confused on that one, bro. So yeah, you might be able to lie to everybody else and make everybody think that you're the cool dude and you just want to get along with everybody, but if you're an ass kisser of trolls, homie, just accept it. You ain't got to be ashamed of it, bro. I know you don't like to get trolled, dude. I seen back when you got trolled. I watched. I saw how it rolled, homie. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not here to click up with anybody. I never needed anybody to be my friend to get along on this website or any other website. I don't care if people like me, but don't lie to my face. You know what I mean? Don't lie to me on the internet. Don't think that I'm stupid enough not to know what's going on. Like I said, I got a lot of people around, a lot more people than you know. A lot more people than MB knows, and a lot more people than the other people know that get banned. I've been around, homie. I've been around. You know what I mean? You can take all your husband, you can get the fuck out. So you said, I'm not into listening to a whole bunch of people. I have no issue with him. I don't have an issue with him. The issue I have is when people lie to my face. When you're going to tell me in one sentence that, let me read it again. I'll read it again. I don't like trolls either, dude. Yes, I put myself into situations where I get along with everyone. Isn't that what everybody wants ultimately? No, that's not what everybody wants ultimately. Some people actually have a morale, and dignity to themselves to where they don't have to suck up to people because they're afraid to get trolled. Ooh, they're going to record you and put you on YouTube. No one cares, dude. So that's one of those situations like that. Like I said, I have no issue with James. I really don't. I have no issue with Moon Boots. I have no issue with anybody. But if people are going to come in my room and lie to my face, and tell me things that aren't true, I'm going to call you on it, whether you like it or not. Whether you got 50 million troll friends or not. They all fucking don't like me anyway, so what's it matter? People that I know and care about know what's up. So if I have a couple people in my room and that's it, so be it, you know? Simple as that. I can stand on my own 2 feet, homie. You know, I don't need to suck up to nobody. And I think that's why some people actually respect me, because they know I got a backbone. You know, some don't. All good. I'm not here to fucking bend over backwards for anybody, you know? I mean, I'm here to chill out with people that want to have a good time without having to use other people or having to kiss ass from trolls and etc., etc. I can't respect that, dude. Come on now. I remember James told me a story about when he was at the bar with this one dude talking, and one of his friends came up to him and shit-talked the guy, and James had to hit one of his friends in order to defend one of his homies. So what's changed, bro? What's changed? You know? That's what I gotta say. What happened there? It's a great story. Maybe it was just a story. I don't know. Maybe he just told me that to make me have a little more respect for it. I don't know. I have no clue. Like I said, I mean, it's either I don't mind if, like I said, I don't mind if anybody wants to hang out with trolls, whatever they want to do, but don't come in and tell me something to my face. You know, to me, I get a little insulted, you know. I get a little insulted by that. Like I said, I have no problem with moon boots. I'll say it right now. I have no problem with anybody. But if they're going to come in my room, in my channel, and tell me something that I know is blatantly wrong, you know what I'm saying? I got people that watch. I sometimes come by and watch. You may not see me, but I'm there. So I see what's up. Doesn't matter if I think you're a troll king. I don't care if you are or not. If you come in my room and act a certain way, you're fine. If you act a different way, then you're going to be banned. It's simple as that. I don't need to come on the internet and make a bunch of phony-ass fucking internet friends that I'll never meet. I'd rather have a small handful of people that I'd actually would rather hang with than the masses, you know? That's how I look at it. You guys see my mod list? You guys look at my mod list? Type /mods and check out my mod list. You guys will learn a little something about me. You know? You're not going to come in my room and see 90% mods and 10% viewers. You know what I mean? So when people like that one chick say that I called her a fat-headed drunk, I don't even know what she's talking about. And I'm sober. I'm clean. You know what I mean? I'm not clouded in my judgment. I'm not the one who fucking... I would say that the people that maybe get drunk a lot, maybe they come up with their own ideas of what happened. I mean, not me. I'm pretty clear thinking and shit. And the reason I say this, because at the end of the day, the reputation you make for yourself, the people you hang around, is how other people might view you. You know what I mean? As that one chick said, that, you know, she may not be a troll, but she hangs with trolls and whatnot. So, and she said she was in certain rooms and got banned for it. Well, you know, maybe she should make different decisions. I have no clue who she was. I have no idea. When I was on VL, I didn't say nothing about nobody. Nobody. Not even Moon Boots when he was trolling me. I didn't say nothing about him. So obviously, she's making up shit. I have no clue. But I'm sure, why not? You know, she has to get along with the trolls, and what's the best way to get with the trolls than to shit on me and make up fucking stories? That's how it's always been. Always. How do you think they become friends? It's either you're with them or you're against them. That's how they look at it. There is no middle ground with the troll. They can't just leave you alone if you don't want to be with them. You become their enemy. You know, you become part of their material. I mean, you've seen it, James. You know what's up, bro. Come on now. You never seen someone that didn't want to play along with them, and the next thing you know, they're the ones being trolled? I had them on Skype, dude. I had all these people on Skype. Before you had them on Skype, before you were around, I had them on Skype. Did the private Skype calls. I did the private UVU calls. I know what they're about. Ain't no secrets over there. I don't know. It's not. I have no clue. I have no clue why they judge you. I'm not a god of the broadcasting scene. I'm just an ordinary caster. No one special here. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. No one special. So that's how I look at it, you know. And I just don't like being lied to. You know, it's disappointing. It's like they don't think I know what they do in their cast. Just because I don't have my name in your room doesn't mean I'm not around. Doesn't mean I don't have people around watching shit or just happen to be doing their own thing and let me know if they happen to hear something. I know what's up. I've been doing this a long time. I can count the people that are on this site right now that have been doing it longer on one hand. So I've been around a good while. Matter of fact, to prove my point, James, look at the viewer count. You notice how when this started, all of a sudden my viewership went up? Doesn't that make you ring any bells in your head that maybe this was planned from them to come in my room and try to troll me? Think about it. I was running very few people in here. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, I have a lot of people in my room. I wonder who those people could be. You know what I mean? So it's pretty obvious how they work. It's not a secret anymore. They've been doing the same thing since 2009. We're in 2012 now, by the way. So yeah. Matter of fact, some of them same trolls come to other sites to tell me, hey, come on back. You know why they wanted me back? Because their shit was dying. They needed material. So they pretend that they're my buddies. You know, they pretend they're doing me a favor. So I come back to see what's up. And in less than 2 weeks, I figure out that I see what's going on. So then I leave again. You know, it's one of those type of things. Like I said, you might be an optimist, James, but the obvious is in front of you. You know, I know, James, I already know how you roll. I do. I know how you roll, James. I can tell you at one time in my life I was probably very similar shoes as you. So I understand why you do it. I don't blame you, but don't lie to my face, homie. Don't lie to my face. Please don't lie to my face. The other chick, don't know her. She was lying off the bat since I have no idea who she was, and she's just making up shit to try to make herself look good in front of all the trolls that are watching me right now, that are lurking my channel because they're watching her. They want to make sure that she, you know, doesn't say something wrong. She did her job well. She is now in with the trolls. You know, she's going to be cool with them now. She's part of the troll family. She did her job. You know that as well as I do. You know what I mean? She even got the little WBTC on her name. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you said, I'll scroll back up if I can see it. I'll copy it here. Just so people don't think I'm making it up. Right there. It says, I don't like trolls, dude. I don't like trolls either, dude. Is that true? Is that a true statement, James Dozal, that you don't like trolls? Let me know. Is that a true statement? The rest of it you don't have to read. And if you don't like trolls, then why is it that 95% of the people you hang around are fucking trolls? Or you just don't know they're trolls, maybe. You don't realize that their broadcasts are nothing but shitty drama talking about other people. You know. That's all they do. They talk about other people all day. So if you don't like trolls, I don't know why you're hanging in their rooms. you know? So it's one of those things. Just like I said, I'm one person, James. You're not going to give up all you have for one person. I know that. I'm not stupid. I know that. You're very happy with who you know, which is no problem. I have no problem with that at all. But just don't tell me you don't like trolls when all you do is hang around trolls, homie. I mean, I remember when you first came around, bro. Remember when I met you back in the day when that one guy brought me over to your channel before you were well known? Remember I came and met you? Remember that day? I mean, you ain't got to tell me, dude. Just don't tell me you don't like trolls when you hang around them, dude. When you claim they're your friends, then obviously something's wrong. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. And the sad thing is I've never said anything bad about James ever. Matter of fact, I've only said good things about James. Even before I really knew him, I was saying, man, James seems like a cool guy. You know, he's from Jersey, homie. I'd like to hang out and meet the dude. So, how many other people do you know that you hang around that actually fucking gonna come meet you? Alright, I'm not here, Bram something to talk about other people. That's no problem. If they want to go talk about me, that's their prerogative. They have every right to. And I'm not going to say nothing about it. Because it's not my worry. It's not me. You know what I mean? I remember when certain people were nobody. When they would come to my room every day, putting their link in my room, and I'd give them some viewers because I was a nice guy. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things, you know. I guess they forgot about all that kind of shit. No, I have no problem with James. I just want him to be honest with me, you know. Don't think that I'm like everyone else. You know what I mean? I've been around a lot longer than everyone you probably hang around. I just don't like people to think that I'm a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like I said, I see a lot of things. I may not be on my name at all times, but I'll watch some channels sometimes and see what's going on. Other people know that. I don't troll people, but I definitely will sometimes watch just to see what's going on. You know, I might want to have a little entertainment. Sometimes it's better for me not to be on my name, because if I go into a room, it's going to cause problems sometimes for people. And you know what, to be honest with you, the reason why I sometimes don't go into James's room under my Smokethis name, because I don't want him to have no problems. I don't want people not to like James because he might be cool with me. So I'm trying to, if anything, I'm actually trying to protect him from having to deal with the dramas that I have to deal with. He may not know that, but that's how I roll, you know. I mean, I don't like to have other people have to deal with problems because of me. You know what I mean? So now that I said that, now you understand maybe why I don't come around as much. Doesn't mean I'm not there, just means I don't want you to have any problems. Because eventually, if people find out that you may say, think I'm a decent person or whatnot, they're going to troll you. The same people that are your buddies on Skype, when they're gone, they'll change their screen name and come in your room and troll your ass. Like they probably have in the past. But you'll never know that because they're not going to tell you, because they're really not your friends. They're only your friends when you're online and you got people in your room and they just don't want to feel like casting. And they want to come kick it in your room. I've been doing this a long time, dude. Like I said, I seen how it all started back in the day. I remember a time before Moon Boots was a troll. Can you believe that? There was a time before Moon Boots was a troll. He used to actually be a broadcaster that used to sit and just do some prank calls and hang out and chill with people. You know, things change over time. That's how I look at it. Most people weren't around, though, to know that. You know what I mean? People don't know about a lot of people, how they truly were, or how they started and whatnot, but I was. And they can tell you that, oh, he wasn't around much, he didn't come in my room much. They don't know that. They have no clue. The same people that are in his room now, probably 90% of them used to be in my room. You know what I mean? Before they got banned. Then they went to his room. So trust me, I know. I know all about him. I know about people before him and people after him, you know. When they talk about being on many sites, I was on many sites before they ever left this site. I don't like to say names. I bet you'd like to know, though. I bet the king would like to know who these people are that I know. I guarantee it. He's probably like, fuck. Now I don't know who the fuck to trust. Damn right you don't. Because as the one song says, the same people that you talk shit to are the same people that come and tell me about it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? You didn't fuck up, James, but just, you know, just know that I know a little bit more than you might think I know. Like I said, people run to me about people that might become, say, popular or whatnot. Hey, did you see this guy? Did you see this person? No, who is it, man? Let me know what's up, kind of thing. Let's go check him out. Whatever, you know. It is what it is, man. At the end of the day, I know what's going on. It ain't no secret to me. It's about entertainment for most of them. I can understand. It's fine. Have entertainment, have fun, laugh at Smokethis, ha ha ha. But, you know, don't treat me like an idiot. Like I said, I can handle being trolled, but I don't like when people that I think that are somewhat decent try to fucking kind of lie to my face, whether they know it or not. Like I said, me talking about this right now, which I really don't like to talk about, to be honest with you, I really don't even like to have to speak about stuff like this, but I realize that sometimes I'm put in a position to where people like to just come into my room and say things to have me react. So, you know, don't get mad. It's just the way it is. You know, I always say that, you know, people should stand on their own 2 feet and shouldn't do what other people tell or what other people think, what they think other people want them to do in order for them to be cool. Because I guarantee you, once James leaves tomorrow, he'll be like, you did good, James. You did awesome, bro. You rocked it, homie. You did awesome. Hey, girl, you did cool. You did good. You know what I mean? I already know. I already know. Why do I ban everybody so often? How in the hell did I ban everybody so often? How does that work? I never ban anybody that does not deserve to be banned. What up, crap? If people come in my room and they're going to say something derogatory or toward me or say my viewers, they're going to get banned. Doesn't mean that I'm banning everybody in my room. Matter of fact, I remember one time when somebody once said to me, man, Smoke, you banned so many people, you ain't going to have nobody left in your room. That's what they used to tell me. But guess what, everybody? The same people that you think I'm banning all the time are about fucking maybe 5 people that keep making multiple names. You know what I mean? There ain't that many people that don't like me. There's only about maybe 5 people, if that keep making tons and tons of names that keep coming back in and try to pretend that it's a massive amount of people. You know what I mean? Whether you were or weren't, that's what happened. So you will get some goodness out of it, though. You'll become more popular now, just so you know. I'm just telling you what's going to happen. You may not know it. You may have not done it on purpose. You may not know, but I'm just telling you what's going to happen. You are now official. You're good with them. You know what I mean? You take care, Sir Juice. Have a good night, bro. Have a great night, dude. Like I said, I mean, if people come in my room and all they have to do is say things like, why do you ban people? Oh, one person said you called me a fat-headed drunk. I don't even know that chick. That chick, I don't even know her. How in the hell would I even fucking talk anything about her if I don't even know her? You know what I mean? So, she was making her move for sure. She wanted to get her piece of the pie of Smokethis. Now she can go back and say, oh, that Smokethis is a piece of shit. Fuck Smokethis. He's a fucking crap ass. That's what she's going to say. Shit like that. You were right there, Moon Boots. He's a fucking piece of crap. Of course, always in Skype. Because online, they got to protect their channels, you know. They can't say that kind of stuff live. I don't even know her old name, bro. I don't even know her. I never seen her. When I saw her picture, did not even ring a bell. Did not even ring a bell. And believe me, I know girls. Trust on that. When that one chick came in a little bit before her, that other chick that I banned, I didn't forget her. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't drink. I remember. Who is she then? What was her name then, OG Spanky? Tell me her name then. I never talked about any chicks on that site. So I don't know what she's talking. I didn't talk about anybody on that site. They were watching me like a hawk on V site. I couldn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? No, I understand that, but don't tell me you don't like trolls. How can you say you don't like trolls when you have troll friends? How does that make sense? Can you agree with that, James, yes or no? How can you say, I don't like trolls, and then you hang out with trolls? How does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? I'm just, honestly, tell me, please. How am I wrong, people? If someone says they don't like trolls and they hang out with trolls, then what am I missing? If I'm wrong, I'm more than happy to let me know how I'm wrong. You know what I mean? King of Kings, you can go. People that ask me what a troll is just a troll, basically, in my opinion. Looking just to be repetitive and redundant. No, I'm not saying you don't, but the point is when people start making up stuff and saying that I'm talking about them, come on now. I know how my cast went on the V side every day back then. I was nice to everybody, never said a bad word about anybody. So for someone to come in my room and start claiming that I called them a big-headed alcoholic, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I have no idea. You know? I have no fucking clue. They're making it up. They're making it up because they hang out with trolls. You know? They know what's up. That's how I look at it. Matter of fact, I'll go one step further to say a lot of people that used to talk shit about me ended up apologizing years later. I would give a lot of names, but I don't think it would really matter because most people probably don't know who they are, you know? Kind of thing. But yeah, I just come here to just chat with people. I mean, it's so funny that when I come back, that all of a sudden a bunch of people want to come in my room and start making accusations to me. Who in the fuck are they? You know, like I said, back in the day, I only hung out with people that I liked. So how in the fuck would I be talking shit about a bunch of people? If I don't like someone, I don't deal with them. They're banned and I'm done with them. End of story. That's how it's always been with me. That's the truth. You know? I'm sure James can tell you, I never said nothing bad about James. You know what I mean? Exactly. There you go. You don't like being trolled. I agree with you. No one likes being trolled. You know what I mean? So you pick the path to make sure that you're not going to be trolled, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I understand that. That's why I never said nothing bad about James. I said, that's fine. No problem. It's all cool. You know? Well, like I said, I don't know how much James knows. I mean, for all I know, James might be completely in the dark, for all I know. You know, he might be in the dark about what his homies are doing when he's not around, or I'm not sure how, you know, for all I know, it might be a different scenario with him. He might be a really kickback guy that's just hanging out, and he doesn't realize who they really are, but I don't know that, you know what I mean? So I'm under the impression that you never know. I just have no clue. I'm just going to figure that he knows who these people are if he's hanging out in their I mean, if he's hanging out in their rooms, he's got to know. He's got to know something. You know what I mean? If there are mods in his room, he's got to know something. He can't be that blind. You know what I mean? He probably hung out with them more than me. And I know who they are. Decent to you, but that's, you know, it's one of those things to where you should actually get to know who you're modding. If you're saying that you mod people that are decent to you, that's really not saying much, really. You got to get to know who people are. I'll say it like this. Nobody's going to agree with me until you get trolled yourself. So I'll say it like this. All the friends you guys got, chances are one day they'll turn on you. When? I don't know. Who knows if it'll ever happen to you personally. But one day they will turn on you. And when they do, then you'll understand. As long as you kiss their ass and follow along, you'll never have that problem. But as soon as one day you say something like, hey, maybe you shouldn't have said that to somebody or something, all of a sudden you'll be surprised what's going to happen. You may not even know it's them trolling you. They might be, oh, it's cool, man, no problem. But then they might leave and make a new account, and next thing you know, you're getting trolled. Like I said, OG, I don't know who you are. I'll say another thing. When someone's on a website and they have multiple screen names, that's not a good sign. That tells me that they can't just have one screen name and roll kind of thing. I have one screen name, Smokethis. You know what I mean? When you have multiple screen names, more than 3, then definitely you got something to hide. You know that you're going to be banned in rooms, so that's why you have other names. Why else would you have other names, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, well, I don't care what people say, man. People can say whatever they want to say. People talk about me all the time. That's what they do. The greatness of JTV. If you can't beat them, shit on them. And if you can't fucking shit on them, join them, right? Those are your choices when you come to a broadcast site, when you become, say, more popular. Of course the trolls came in. We see we probably got 5 people in my room, right? Oh, we have actually a little bit more people. More than I thought anyway. Usually it's like 5 people and like a ton of trolls. But it's nothing that I ain't used to, you know. Matter of fact, to go one step further to say that a little while back someone else was casting, having everybody invite everybody to his room. Then somebody else comes on and starts trolling me with a topic. They hop offline and I'll run into that room to build that room up since they can't do it on their own account. You know, then they get bored with that because it's really not bothering me. So then they decide to come in my room and do their basic trolling type of stuff, accusing me of accusations and shit like that with no fucking proof. Typical fucking trolls. End of story. You know? Why can't I get along with everyone who cares what people say? I'll never get along with everyone. That's not the case. I'm not that kind of person. So you know. I'm not here on JTV to get along with everybody. I'm here to get along with people that want to get along with me. That's why it's my channel, right? It's the internet. Classic fucking line right there. It's the internet. I don't give a fuck if it's the internet. Don't mean shit to me. Do you think I'm gonna... I have a question. Do you think I'm gonna act different on the internet than I would in real life? And I guess I'll ask you the same question. Do you act different on the internet than you do in real life? Let me know. Let me know on that.